The most important project I need to start now for retirement is coming up next. Welcome to Retirement Countdown 1000. I am 997 days away from retirement, and I know that if I want to have a great retirement, there are some things that I need to start working on today in order to get there, including this most important thing. When people think about retirement, they usually think about money. And yes, money matters. According to U.S. Census data, about 1 in 10 adults over 65 live below the poverty line, and more are financially vulnerable. None of us wants that to be our future. But money is not the only thing that matters in retirement. I actually think there are several major categories we need to think about, and the image I like to use is a tent. No, not that kind of tent. That's better. Think of a circus tent sort of structure. There are supports all the way around that help give that tent shape, but the most important are those 3 center poles. And the most important one that supports the whole is the one in the very middle. That's what I want to bring up with you today. The very most important thing that is the absolute backbone of a great retirement. It isn't money. You need money to retire, but a financial plan gone awry can be corrected. You could earn some extra income. You can scale back on spending. But this most important one might be hard or impossible to come back from. And when it's gone, your whole tent collapses. So what is that center pole? Your health. Yes, you need enough money to retire. But if you don't have your health, all the millions in the world won't make up for it. It is wonderful to travel. It's great to eat at restaurants. I have hobbies that I want to enjoy, like to go to the theater or sporting events, visit family and friends, explore new places, have new experiences. But if you don't have your health, you may not be able to enjoy any of it. At the end of the day, retirement only works if we are healthy enough to live it. So, for me, health has to be the number one pole holding up the tent. We only get one body. It is our most important home, and we need to protect it and nurture it. Now, within health, there are a lot of things to think about. Keeping up with medical appointments, what we eat and drink, and don't eat and don't drink, sleep, stress, and how we move our bodies. And honestly, any one of those topics could become a whole series of videos in and of itself. And I'd like to get to them at some point. Put a comment down below if there's something that you want to see first. But today I want to talk about movement. Now, there's lots of different types of movement. Aerobic exercise matters for cardiovascular health. Balance and flexibility matter too. That's why so many seniors participate in things like yoga or Tai Chi. But the specific thing I want to talk about today is strength. Because if we do nothing, we naturally lose muscle as we age. Adults lose roughly 3 to 8% of muscle mass per decade after age 30. And after age 60, that loss can speed up even more. But the good news is that we can do something about it. Strength training. And while it may take us longer to build muscle as we age, it's been proven possible to build muscle at any age, and every year strength training becomes even more important. Now, here's my truth. I hate strength training. I will walk or hike for hours. I am thrilled when I can go swimming, put on an aerobic dance workout, I'm in. Send me to Zumba and I'll have a great time looking ridiculous. No embarrassment here. But weight machines, barbells, push-ups and planks, not loving it. But since strength training is so incredibly important as we age, I'm going to have to get over my aversion. Just look at what it does. It protects our bone density, it improves balance, it reduces falls and injuries, it supports metabolism, it makes everyday activities easier, it helps us keep doing the things we love longer, and it maintains our independence. And here's the thing, if I simply decide that strength training is something I'll start after I retire, I may be fooling myself. Even if I eventually do it, I've lost 997 days of training. This is a habit I need to develop now so that I'm ready when I get to retirement. So here's my plan. First, I'm setting up a place to make this happen. For me, that's at home. My oldest child moved out. We already had some equipment here and there, and now I'm making a dedicated space for it. For someone else, it might just be a corner of a room with a pair of dumbbells, or maybe a gym membership if you know you'll really use it. Second, I'm starting off with a promise to do 5 minutes of strength training every other day. That's it. I'm not charting my progress. I'm not making some giant complicated plan. I am very good at making grand plans. I have a few of them even laminated, but I don't use it much. And it may be true for some of you too. The follow-through is really the harder part. And yes, I know that 5 minutes every other day, 15 minutes a week is not enough long term. But here's why I think this might work, at least for me. Because you can do almost anything for 5 minutes. Even if it's bedtime and I suddenly realize I forgot, I can still do 5 minutes. And if I can do 5 minutes anytime, I don't have excuses. This isn't an hour or 2 hour gym session where I need special clothes and a shower afterwards. 5 minutes removes all those excuses. And honestly, when I do a little, I often end up doing more. It's the starting that I struggle with. This is a habit to build on. It's not the end goal. It's just helping me jump in right now and get started. And this video is my accountability partner. I am going to check back in and let you know how it's going, and I promise to always be honest with you. And now I want to hear from you. Does this make sense? Do you love strength training? Do you have some tricks that help you stick with strength training or other healthy habits? If you have some workouts you actually enjoy, let me know about them. Leave your ideas, your favorite videos, and your story in the comments because I genuinely need the help. And I know other people watching would too. And if you want to see how this experiment goes for me, whether it succeeds spectacularly or crashes and burns, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who's thinking about retirement or trying to build healthier habits. Consider if you are also someone who puts things like this off. See if you can find a way to have some accountability too. You could share this video on social media and announce your own 5-minute commitment if you're someone who can use that for accountability. Or if you're a little more private, send it to a few friends and suggest you try it together. Because all of the amazing things we dream about doing in retirement depend on how we take care of the body we live in. And if you want to hear about the other 2 circus tent poles that help hold retirement up, they will be up in the next week. In the meantime, watch my introductory video if you missed it. You can find it here, or here, or here. or you'll figure it out. You're smart people. I'm Lisa, and I have 997 days to go until retirement. I'm excited. I hope you're looking forward to a great retirement too.